The Young and the Restless Friday, March 13th recap, Patty strips down with drugged Jack, Kane's video for Lily. The Young and the Restless recap for Friday, March 13th, reveals that Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduke, will look forward to some passion with Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, after luring him into her trap. On the yacht, Patty will return from giving Jack a tour and gush about the time they have together. Jack will ultimately learn that a man brought Patty over on a dinghy and claimed he'd be back for her in a couple days. Since there was no mention of arrangements for Jack's return, he'll worry he's on a death ship and suggest there's no guarantee anyone will come back for Patty either. Of course, Patty will be unbothered and act like the risk if just part of her road to redemption. Patty will eventually claim it's hot in there and start stripping down. As for Jack, Patty will coax him into taking his tie off and will help unbutton his shirt once she guides him to the bed. Jack will be sluggish and dizzy, so it'll be obvious that Patty has drugged him. When Jack wonders if Patty put something in his scotch, she'll play innocent and remind Jack that she was his tester. Patty will want to surrender to some passion together and will act like they owe it to themselves to enjoy this reconnection. Jack will protest that he's married, but Patty will insist Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, never has to know. Since Jack will be totally out of it due to whatever drug is in his system, he'll kiss Patty back and roll on top of her. Next on Friday's YNR episode, Diane, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealor, and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will make it to the marina, where Billy will pay someone in management $10 grand to spill what he knows. Billy will report back to Kyle and Diane with news about someone renting a luxury yacht for 2 days and will admit a charming woman talked to the office manager. When Billy reveals Patty Williams is out there with Jack, Diane, and Kyle will wonder how that's even possible since she was in a psychiatric facility the last time they heard anything about her. Billy, Kyle, and Diane will struggle to make sense of all this since Victor Newman, Eric Brayton, hates Patty, but they'll know there must be a scheme in motion. Since they'll be taking a boat out to the yacht, Billy will hope Diane's not seasick and warn that it's going to be a bumpy ride. Back in Genoa City, Victor will come home to a livid Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. After Nikki demands answers, Victor will admit he's got Jack on ice and clearly won't be sorry about it. Despite Nikki's complaints, Victor will insist Jack's fine and point out that he's not alone. Nikki will grill Victor about who's with Jack, so he'll imply that she's jealous and stomp off. In Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, office, Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will show up looking for her and decide to write a letter when she's not there. After Kane grovels in that letter, he'll wad it up and decide it wouldn't have made any difference anyway. Kane will also make a video for Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, to apologize for what she's been through and acknowledge that he needs to stay away from her to ensure her happiness. Although Kane won't know when Lily will finally get a chance to watch that video, he'll send it to her over the phone anyway. Kane will shout in frustration before he finally decides to head out. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Lily will make it home in the not-too-distant future, so Billy will be able to apologize in person soon.